guys, welcome back. What is up? I missed you so much. Oh my gosh. I decided to film this video today and it wasn't the video that I was planning on uploading, but I just wanted to sit down and have a chill get ready with me and kind of just explain where I've been for a whole month. This is the longest I've ever gone on YouTube without posting. Actually, all social media, I have not posted or been present on anything. So I just wanted to come on here and do a little life update for you guys, tell you guys where I've been, what I've been up to while I'm doing my makeup. Of course, I have tons of videos coming, so if this video isn't your cup of tea, don't worry. I totally understand if you guys aren't into this video and don't really care about what's been going on. So if you guys want to know how I got this makeup look and just kind of listen to me talk about where I've been, then just keep on watching. Okay, honestly, don't even know where to begin right now. I have so much on my mind that I want to talk about, and so my mind is just scattered right now. So I guess I'm just gonna start talking about why I stopped posting on social media and YouTube. I haven't been present really anywhere for about a month now. It all started, by the way, I'm filling my brows in with Benefit Precisely My Brow. So for about a couple months now, I'd say probably like a month before I stopped posting everywhere, I was just feeling super discouraged, not creative at all. I wasn't even really doing my makeup unless I was filming, and I don't know, I just kind of fell out of love with makeup. I lost my passion for it. And I feel like that was almost because of just the pressure of social media and everything having to be perfect, having perfect makeup, perfect hair, perfect everything. And it kind of was starting to ruin makeup for me and ruin why I even started doing makeup. It sounds really weird, but I feel like that's just what was happening. And then YouTube changed their algorithm. So basically what happened was that YouTube stopped showing, so you usually have a subscription box of everybody that you're subscribed to, and then it will show you everybody that you're subscribed to, like all of their videos in chronological order. And they kind of took that away and it started doing something kind of like the explore page on Instagram. So it started showing people what YouTube thinks they'll be interested in instead of who they're subscribed to. And when that happened, I was just like, this is the end of it. This is the end of my YouTube career. I already feel like a lot of my subscribers don't get my notifications, don't see my videos. And so I was just thinking the worst, that nobody was gonna see my videos and whatever. So that was kind of the last straw, because I remember that day that it happened, that was when I lost all motivation whatsoever to do YouTube ever again. And then as the days went on, I started thinking to myself and just reminding myself that I can't just quit YouTube like that. So I told myself I was just gonna take 1 week off of everything and spend that time on myself and just kind of get my life back together and, I don't know, feel normal again, because I was just feeling so stressed and overwhelmed and really just not myself. So I decided to make a to-do list. Since I wasn't gonna be posting, I was gonna get everything done that I've been wanting to get done for years now. So I made, let me just show you this. And once I made this list, I got even more stressed out because I realized how much I've been putting off to get done like around the house for years now. So once you see this list, you will understand why I have been so insanely busy every single day. So here's my to-do list. Everything with a purple dot is everything that I've gotten done. So all of this stuff I have gotten done, and most of it is just around the house that I need to do. And then all of this stuff is the things that I still have to do. So I mean, I still have a ton of stuff. So I made that list and everything just kind of clicked in my head, and I realized that I really need to stop putting off my personal life, my real life outside of YouTube, because it was just starting to get out of hand. I was putting so much of my time and effort into YouTube that I literally was not doing anything else. I wasn't hanging out with my friends, wasn't spending as much time with my boyfriend. There was just so many things that I just have been kind of putting off. So basically that first whole week I was nonstop busy. I've never been so busy in my life, just getting things done. It felt so good to get all that stuff done and out of the way, because it was always in the back of my mind like, oh, I need to fix the fridge, I need to fix the dishwasher, I need to fix so many things that were always in the back of my head, but I just never had the time to do. So it started feeling really good getting all that stuff done around the house, and I just really didn't want to stop. And then I started doing a little bit more of like remodeling my house. So I did my kitchen. I'll show you guys what my kitchen looked like before. I'm sorry I'm getting so sidetracked. I haven't even finished my eyebrows yet. I'm also the type of person that I don't like to pay people to do things. If it's something that I can do on my own, I will 100% figure out how to do it and do it myself. So this is my kitchen before. We had the cupboards painted white about a year ago, and then you can kind of see my backsplash. It was like black and white. It almost looks like polka dots, and it just really wasn't cute. And then this is what I did to the kitchen. So I redid the backsplash all by myself, and you can just see how much better it looks. I'm in love with my kitchen now. I'm obsessed with it, and it just makes me feel so good, kind of re-falling in love with my house again. So I've been doing little things like that. My dad and I have been replacing all of our light fixtures. I have really pretty chandeliers now all over the house. My bathroom lights, everything is getting replaced. So that's been amazing. It's been super fun doing that. I've also been working a lot on my backyard, and we don't have a landscaper, so, oh no. Weeds have been growing all over my yard. They have literally taken over my entire yard, and we had a landscaper come out to give us a quote on what it would be to re-rock everything and just get all the weeds out of there, and it was 10 grand. So immediately I was like, that is not happening. I'm just gonna figure out how to do this myself. So I've been working in the backyard a lot, and let me tell you, that is not easy. So back to what I was saying before, I was feeling really guilty for a while there that I wasn't uploading, and I don't know, I just felt really bad. But then I started getting a lot of tweets and people commenting on my Instagram and everything, people just being so supportive of me even taking time for myself, and it just made me so happy that I seriously have the best subscribers. You guys totally understand. I mean, we're all human. We all need breaks once in a while. So I love that you guys were so understanding of that. I have not gotten one negative, mean, or hateful comment at all about my time away. Every single person has been so nice and just so understanding, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. But honestly, I'm so glad that I did take that time. I didn't expect it to be that long, and of course, I'm back now. I have tons of videos planned for you guys. I also didn't want to be uploading when it wasn't something that I loved. That's another thing about me, is that if I am not 100% happy with something, I will not upload it. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling so much right now. I don't even know where I'm going talking about this. I just spent like 15 minutes on my eyebrows, so I need to get it together. Oh my gosh. I'm priming my lids with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So I did still film a couple videos while I was gone. I just didn't upload them. I have the ColourPop foundation filmed. I have a Sephora haul filmed, which I actually think I might refilm that maybe today if I have time, because when I filmed it a couple weeks ago, I didn't have that much stuff in the haul, and I did go to Sephora again, and now I have a ton of stuff, so I think I want to refilm it and just have everything together in one. But would you guys even be interested in still seeing that ColourPop foundation review? I feel like everybody has already seen everybody else's reviews, so nobody would care about mine. But if you guys want to see it, I will definitely upload that. I'm actually going to start working on my face now instead of doing my eyes. I usually do my eyeshadow next, but I just kind of feel like doing my face today. So I'm using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I've been loving this as my primer because it just gives my skin so much moisture. It makes it feel super soft. I don't know, I just love the way this feels on my skin. I love the way it makes my foundation look. I'm putting this Kane & Austin Primer Tech Mattifying Primer. I'm putting this just on my nose and a little tiny bit right on the apples of my cheeks where I get oily. This is just gonna help control my oil a little bit more and fill in those pores, since that other primer isn't really a pore filler. I'm gonna do my foundation now, and I'm actually gonna be mixing two. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation. I have the shade 228, which is pretty dark. I guess it matches my body, but I'm also gonna be mixing it with this Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation, and this one is really light. This is in the shade 215 Buff N. These are two of my favorite foundations. You guys know I love these two. I love the finish that this one has because it's a little bit more of a medium coverage foundation, and it looks really healthy on the skin. So I'm taking the majority of this foundation, and then just to lighten it up a little bit and add some coverage, I'm adding about a drop of that in there, and I'm just gonna mix it together. It might be a little bit too light, that's okay. I'm also, since I've had so much time to myself and to work on myself, I don't really ever talk about this on my channel just because it's not beauty related, but I was very, very unhealthy and just not in a good state, I guess, mostly last summer and then into the winter. So in November, I started working out and eating healthier, and I started to lose a little bit of weight, but it really I wasn't doing what my body wanted it to do. Anyway, so I've been really focusing on mainly eating good, because that's always been my problem. I could work out, that's fine. The eating part was always what was so hard for me. So back in November, December, and January, I want to say, I was kind of on like the bodybuilder workout. I was eating so much protein, tons and tons of protein, just because I wanted to build muscle so much, but it actually wasn't really working for my body. It was almost like it was too much that I started looking kind of fluffy. So once I really started focusing on what I was eating and just making healthier choices, that's when I really started to notice a huge, major difference. I'm actually down 25 pounds since November, which It's just insane to me. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape, by the way, to highlight this on my face. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. And I am so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I feel amazing. I have never in my life, I've always hated my body. I know that's kind of like a sensitive or deep subject, but I really didn't. I hated my body for my whole life, and I finally have my confidence back, and I just feel really good. So I'm really happy about that, and it's been fun to see my body change. I've never really experienced that in my life. And I know a lot of you guys are really interested in like my workout routine and what I eat in a day and everything, and I can totally start posting that stuff more on my vlog channel. I haven't uploaded a vlog in 2-3 months. It's been forever. But again, I don't want to start uploading too much and then get way too stressed out and in over my head and then shut down again and stop filming for you guys. So I just set my face with the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. I set my T-zone and then I left my cheeks, like this area, bare. Because what I've been liking to do is put highlighter on before I set my cheek area, because I feel like it makes it really blinding and it looks really soft. Where's my highlighter? I wanted to use this today. This is the Morphe and Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise palette. I got this a while ago, but I never got to use it. I've just swatched it. So I want to try this today. I'm going to use this shade Vacation right here. See how this looks. So I'm just going to put it right, oh, it's not showing up. There we go. So I'm putting it right on the high points of my cheekbones, and it also doesn't look as textured on me either when I do this. So I kind of just put a layer down, and then I'll go in and set it. So I'm taking a little bit of setting powder and then just running that all over the places that I didn't set before with my sponge. Just because I am so oily, so I usually need to set everywhere. Otherwise, my makeup will just slip inside all over my face. Okay, I'm gonna work on my eyes now. And today, I haven't played with this yet. This is the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. How cute is this palette? And these shades in here are, whoops, well, clearly, they're stunning. They're so, so pretty. I haven't gotten to use this yet, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade right here called Taste Buds. I'm gonna put this in my crease. That is a beautiful shade. I really want to use this yellow shade somehow, so I'm going to take kind of a lot of it and then tap it off, and then I'm just going to run this right over the top of that shade. So I'm putting the shade pretty high up, basically on my brow bone, because I don't want to mix it in with this shade too much, but I just want to have a little bit of that gradient. I'm going to start to deepen it up with the shade Stroke right here. Oh, actually, this is a lot brighter. It looks a little bit deeper in the pan, but it's coming off a little bit brighter than I expected, but it's so pretty. I'm going to use the shade Snatched right here. It feels kind of, not like chunky, but not really creamy and smooth. It feels like it has a little bit more of a grit to it. So I think I'm going to have to spray my brush with Fix Plus for this one. Okay, so I have to tell you guys what happened a couple weeks ago. So I was sleeping. It was 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning, and I wake up to Kyle running into the bedroom. Kyle's my boyfriend, by the way, and he's freaking out. He's on the phone with the police, and he's like explaining what these people look like, and I'm freaking out. I woke up. I have no idea what's going on. I never see Kyle freaking out like that, so I knew something had to have happened. So if you're looking straight onto my house, my garage is on the left side, and it's on the side of the house, so you can't see the actual garage door, but it like is on the corner, if that makes sense. And then there's the front of my house and then the side, and there's a bunch of windows on this side. And he heard somebody walking around on the other side of the house, like by the window, kind of where my backyard is. And so they creeped out of my front door to see what was going on. And there was a man outside of my house creeping around the back of my yard, creeping around looking through my windows. I don't know if he was trying to see if somebody was home or what was going on. So my boyfriend's brother and then his friend chased this guy down. And when they chased, they went down the street this way, which is where my garage is. When they got to where my garage is, another guy came out of my garage. There was somebody in my garage. None of my cars were in my garage. They were all in the driveway and in the street. So there's not one car in the garage, which freaks me out because that's how you can get into my house, is through my garage. So what were you doing in my garage if there's no cars in there? There's really nothing in my garage that anybody would want or steal. It's pretty empty. So as he was chasing them down, he didn't catch them, but they ran to a car that was waiting for them. So somebody was driving it. They got in the car, they sped off, and then they got their license plate number. We called the cops. box. Yeah, we haven't really heard anything back from that, but it was really scary, especially because I'm home alone a lot. I do have 6 dogs and they're very, very protective over me. They would never let anybody near me if they like sensed a threat. And another thing too is that this isn't the first time this has happened. The first time was actually worse. It was about a year ago. Kyle was out of town, and by the way, I'm taking this chocolate shade right here. It's called Drizzle. So anyways, I don't know if this person knew that Kyle was out of town and like didn't think that I would be home or something. And every night before I go to bed, I go around the whole house. I make sure all the windows are shut, all the doors are locked, and everything is just locked up. And I woke up the next day and I was in the basement. I think it was cleaning or something. And I looked and somebody had broken, the whole screen was broken off and the window was completely open. So somebody was inside of my house, and I don't know if maybe they heard my dogs or something and got scared off because nothing was missing from my house, but somebody was inside of it. And so then for this to happen again the other weekend, it was just, I don't know, it just makes me feel so unsafe. I don't know, it just freaks me out. So we have cameras everywhere now, cameras all over the outside. We've been watching everything like a hawk. So hopefully this does not happen again. As I'm talking, I'm just realizing how much I'm messing up my eyeshadow, and I just keep making it worse and worse and worse. I honestly don't know what I did. I think I used way too much brown and it just completely messed everything up. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of this shimmer shade just because I feel like it got covered up. I'm actually gonna take some of this white shade right here called Parched, and I'm gonna put this up here and kind of drag that down just because I feel like I got a little carried away with this. I'm taking the shade Stroke again, and I'm gonna put this underneath my lower lash line. I forgot the word. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit more of that yellow and really just blow this out down here. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I cannot do my winged eyeliner while I'm talking, so I'm gonna finish this up off camera and I'll be right back. So I finished my winged liner and then I popped on some lashes off camera. I'm using Wifey, and I just wanted to say quickly, thank you guys so much for still supporting and buying my lashes even when I haven't been promoting them or on social media at all. It means so much to me that I was still fulfilling a ton of orders and getting those out to you guys. So I just want to thank you guys for that. I'm currently out of X-Rated and Lovebound right now, so I am getting those back in about 2 weeks, maybe even a little bit less. So stay tuned for when those come back in stock. I will definitely be letting you guys know. Wow, it just got really dark in here. Oh my gosh, that completely changes the look of my videos. Why did it just get so dark? Anyways, moving on. So I'm gonna bronze up, actually I'm gonna contour first. So I'm contouring with this Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette, and I'm gonna be using this shade right here. I know my brush looks a little bit ratchet right now, it broke, so I had to put some duct tape on it. Put a little bit on my hairline. Also, can we just appreciate my nail tech real quick? Look at how good he does on my nails. I'm obsessed. I drive all the way to Minneapolis just to see him. It's like a 45-minute drive, and he does so good. I'm obsessed. I don't know if you guys can tell. My nails are a little bit dirty right now, but you can kind of see the lace in there. They're so pretty. He does so good. So if you guys live in Minneapolis or around here, you guys have to go see him. I'm gonna pull up his Instagram quick. That's his Instagram. Everything on here is so amazing. You guys will die at all these nail pictures. Okay, back to the makeup. I'm gonna bronze up a little bit using the Balm Take Me Home bronzer. This is in the shade Toni. I'm just gonna do a light dusting of this just to warm up my face a little bit. Then for blush, I'm using this Flower Beauty blush. This is in the shade Warm Hibiscus. Anyway, I'm going to top over what I already have on for blush right here just because it's not as beaming as I want it to be. So I'm using this MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I'm just going to top this right over what I already had on there. There we go. I'm going to highlight my inner corner with MAC Nylon right here. That's another thing I wanted to ask you guys too. Would you guys still be interested in seeing every single shadow in my Z palette, or are people over single shadows? Because I still use this palette every single day, and I used to get a ton of questions about what shadows are in there. So if you guys still are interested in that, I can swatch all these. I can tell you guys what they are and how I use them. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Also going to take that same brush and highlight my nose a little bit with Soft and Gentle. Under the brows. And then I'm going to line my lips with my favorite lip pencil ever. This is by Essence, and this is the Going Steady lip liner. I don't think I've used another lip liner besides this in months. I'm obsessed with it. And then I'm using Bare by Kylie Cosmetics. This is from her vacation collection, but she has this in a single velvet now. This is just the old packaging. Okay, so here is the finished look. I really hope I answered all of your guys' questions about where I have been. And again, I'm so sorry for just disappearing like that with no explanation. But I'm back, so don't worry. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.